Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Astroneer, where, the rover is sort of floating. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Let's go and investigate. Oh, and now it's fine. There we go. It was just in the air because reasons. Yeah, I think there's been some more updates since the last episode. There's been a bit more of a gap than usual since I last recorded, so I'll have to get my bearings again. But yeah, I guess updates meant that this was just in the sky a bit. But now it seems fine, so that's fine. So yes, anyway, at the end of last episode we built ourselves a shuttle, so we're starting to get ready to go to space, but we do need some fuel for it. We need some hydrazine, and well, that brings up a particular thing about some of the structures that are in the game, because there's some things I haven't built yet. I've got like these are like the 4 main structures I feel like, but I think there's a total of 6. I think there's just the 2 more that I haven't built yet, and they are the trade platform and the fuel condenser. And the way the trade platform works is it's a little rocket, you put some items on it, flies off into space, comes back with something else. You basically, your input's like, hey, I want compound, and then you put in resin, and it says, hey, you will get this much compound for that much resin, so on and so forth. So it's a way of sort of trading resources you have too much of for stuff you don't have enough of, which is super useful on other planets where some things are stupidly common and other things are ridiculously rare, like there's nothing but metal but there's no resin sort of situation. And the fuel condenser is something that uses power to generate hydrazine, which is the fuel that you need for the shuttle and so on. And there's a bit of a problem in that if you have something that can generate like something out of energy, and you have something that can turn any item into any other item, then you now have infinite everything, as long as you have enough power, which is boring, basically. So what ends up happening is you build your trade platform, you build your fuel condenser, and you spend all your time condensing fuel, and then you just sell it to get what you need, and then you build things that way. And that means there's like barely any reason to explore. Like, there's not that many research things to unlock, so once you've got all research done, there's not much reason to go anywhere apart from for the fun of it. And I want there to be like something to actually do when I go on an adventure. I want to like have to go and get aluminium from a cave, because it helps like give me reasons to go places rather than just wanting to explore stuff. So basically, I'm not going to make the fuel condenser. I'm going to go find hydrazine, because it means I go into caves and mine stuff, and that's cooler. And I might make the trade platform at some point, but at the moment, I've not got a particular, like, there's no serious issues of shortages with anything. I can just, like, everything is available some way or another on this planet. On future planets, there's more problems, because, as I say, you can get planets where it's entirely metal and no resin or compound, which makes it hard to build a base. So in those cases, I might make a trade platform, but it's still fun to try and, like, find things yourself. And if, like, you can make a proper quest out of it, of, like, there's no resin on this planet. Well, actually, no. There's, like, a very small amount of resin, and I'm gonna find it, that sort of thing. Anyway, what we need to do today is get some hydrazine, I think, is the particular mission, which is found underground. Though we did find some on the surface over in, like, that direction, I think, when we were roving around a good while ago. But I think generally it's found below the surface. I mean, I could just run over here. We've got a big old cave here we can look down into. I mean, it's the cave under our base. Oh, well, that's a... Should I try and make that jump? That could be cool, but also, if I fail, I die, which is awkward. Yeah, we can just have a peek around. There's actually very little in the way of any sort of ores of any kind. There's, in fact, none. There's some power and some oxygen, and I see nothing else. But I'm going to try it. Let me... You can jump fairly far. We can make this jump. And jump. Yeah, piece of cake. Awesome. Right, now we need to get back again. There we go. Let's not tempt fate any more than that. But yeah, caves, I think, are the way to go for hydrazine. So I guess we'll just go into the pit again. The horrible death pit of doom. What have we got on us? We've got, pretty good, actually. No extra materials we don't want, and we've got some tethers lined up. Do we have... Oh, we should probably... we'll probably find some compound down there to make more tethers with if we even use up all the tethers we have. Oops, steady. Bit of lag there for a second. Everything's mostly fine. We'll just gently hop down here. It seems more stable now. Maybe they've slightly changed how sliding works, so you don't slide quite so much. Is that hydrazine right there? That might be. Now I think about it. I think I remember encountering this before. Oh, that thing's loaded. Resettled. Yep, here it is. Easy. Oh, there's also... Is that some lithium under it? Or is that just what hydrazine looks like underground? Maybe that's just underground hydrazine. Yeah, I'll just grab all of this and see how much it takes us to. I have no idea how much we actually need in terms of hydrazine to fuel the shuttle, really. Alright, a power. Can I just... There's only a little bit left, maybe? Actually, there could be more. It's sort of hidden under... Where's the tethers? Oh, they're right there. I can actually connect to a tether and still mine. But yeah, it looks like we've got everything. Alright. Any more? Do I see some over there? Is that some horrible intestine monster? I mean, so far the weird intestine things haven't done anything to harm me, so maybe I shouldn't be quite so mean to them, really. Got some, is that copper there? I'm guessing that's the copper stuff, the malachite. There's some laterite down here, apparently. I thought I'd mined all this. It looks like I have, but maybe there's some still there, because the marker's still there. I have a bit of a wander over this way. I forget if I've been over here or not. It's been a while. Let me just extend the tethers over anyway. Ooh, fancy gem thing. This looks nice. This could actually get us some new research. Let's keep wandering this way. Anything around. Very little in the way of, like, any materials, annoyingly. I was hoping for slightly more here. But I'm expecting a fair bit of exploration being necessary to find all the fuel we'll need. Ooh, there's some laterite. Oh no, I think that's malachite again. Damn it! We need laterite. We've got loads of copper, I think. Maybe it's just that we have loads of copper ore, so... I guess I'll bring some more up. We might as well have some spare for future projects and things. We have... Well, we only have 2 spaces, actually, in our backpack, and I realize I don't actually have anything I can put into the slot at the bottom there, so I could have put some compound in there or whatever. Would have been fine. That is as much as we can have without starting to just drop it all over the place. So we'll leave that for the moment because we're going to be carrying this up with our hands. Off we go. Ooh, there's a bit more. It's quite the interconnected cave network, I must say. There's just like there's barely any walls. Everywhere is more caves, every direction. Which is good. More options for finding more hydrazine, if we even need more. This probably isn't enough. We've got like 3 of the stuff. I imagine we need like more than 1 deposit's worth. Oh, there's more hydrazine right there. Well, that's easy then. We'll go back there in a moment. And that might be enough to cover us, who knows. But I also want to find out what research this gives us, because there are a couple of things we don't have yet, including things that the comments keep telling me to use. They keep being, why aren't you using this thing? Like, I don't have it. I haven't unlocked all the things yet. Stop shouting at me. Right, let's see if we get something cool from this. Nope, that's resin. Really? I thought it always gave you rare stuff. Resin is not rare for me right now. I'll just go put this on the significant resin storage that we have. Right, let's Oh, this is laterite. I was wrong. Okay, that's good then. Right, we'll smelt this. What was the thing? Oh, yes, because it's the reddish stuff that's aluminium and the yellower stuff that's copper. Again with the spinning. Still don't know what's going on with that. Someone came up with a suggestion, but that it was something to do with clicking near the character, but I don't think that's it. That doesn't make sense. I don't think I did. Anyway. Should we put the copper somewhere around? No, it's aluminium even. Where should we put that? Over here. I wasn't even like reading what I was mining when I mined it. But let's put the hydrazine on the side here. And yeah, that's like more than half full, so maybe 2 more tanks might be enough. We could load more onto the rocket as we go, but I think that's plenty to be getting on with in terms of spaceflight. Nearly broke my legs there, maybe slightly compacted them. Permanent leg damage. Right, is there anything that wants to kill us around here? Ooh, those might. I think some of them are in the ground. Let's just see if we can mine. Actually, some of them just sort of aren't. Those are definitely not in the ground anymore, but they're staying where they are. So I'll just not go too close. I just finished mining all this. I think that's 2 that we just got there, and we're out of power. tethers aren't far away. They're just over there, actually. The perspective is weird. I thought that was more around that way. Anyway, can we... Oh, wait, yeah, we can connect up to it right here. How far can this go? There we go. Oh, what happens if we... Yeah, I think if we mine the space under the tethers, they just sort of float, which is nice. Otherwise, I was going to say that we'd end up disconnecting it from the system immediately if we ended up mining under the thing. Okay, looks like there's no hydrazine left anyway. Alright, we got 3 tanks from that, so that could be us good. We shall go up and see. Oh, and the, probably go get more aluminium then. Seeing as we're continuing to be short on it, we've got now 2 of it, and that's it, I think. We've got like 5 copper or something. It seems weird to me that... So yeah, this is the aluminium stuff. It seems weird that this looks more like copper in colour than aluminium does. Than it looks like aluminium, even. But that's probably just how it works. It's like the thing of like in Factorio, the copper is orange and the iron is silver, but in fact the ores for those 2 metals are reversed in colour in real life, and it's weird. I mean, I even knew this, but it didn't sort of twig that that was actually the case. Of like, yeah, whenever you find like oxidized iron, it's orange. That's how it works, but we don't imagine iron as orange. Very strange. Anyway, I'm just ferrying this random item I found back to the base. It's probably going to give us more lithium or something, but lithium's good. We can make batteries out of it and stuff. We'll find a use eventually. The people have told me to take the battery off the rover because, as they rightly point out, the 3 sections of the rover all have stupid amounts of battery power on them, and it's really not making a difference, and it's just wasting a lot of space having a battery on top of it. If I dug with my feet again and made this impassable, I think like sometimes you can just make the ground change shape slightly if you sort of glitch into it weirdly. Maybe I'm imagining it, and that's just a gap that's been there the whole time, and I keep thinking I made it every time I walk past it. And we got some copper. This might be an update thing, because previously I'm pretty sure you always got titanium and lithium from research stuff. They may have changed it, so now it's just any random item, which has its pros and cons. Now we can get metals slightly easier, potentially. But also sometimes we get resin when we already have 14 resin. But then sometimes we'll get resin when we've got no resin, so it works out in the end. Right, we've got 2 more laterite to turn into aluminium blocks. Let's stick that on here. We could be more efficient with our power and do 4 at once, but the batteries were full when I got back, so that's fine. But yeah, this thing definitely seems to be disconnected from the power, so it's good that we have the our little mini power station strapped onto the side of it, because it's useless. We could just build a new construction thing, but it's functional enough. It'll do. It's fine. The next base we build will have a better one. Let's put this over here. What do we even need the aluminium for anything else now? Because I was just sort of getting it because we didn't have any, but we may be okay in terms of our supply of it anyway. I don't think we'll bother taking any of it where we're going, because I think where we're going is going to have plenty of it anyway. Let's try putting more of the hydrazine on. Yeah, so 5 is how much you need to fuel this thing, and this one, we can do what we want with it. We could leave it on the side so it would just instantly refuel the thing as we were flying, but I think we have enough fuel to be getting on with what is in the tank. So I'm just going to leave this here, and next time we visit here we can refuel a bit from that, and then we'll have to go find more supplies somewhere, but that's fine. Seems we don't have to go too far afield. There's still the occasional surface deposit that we've spotted around the place, like over there and so on. So now we need to work out what else we want to put on the shuttle. Basically, we need all the components to start building a base there and try and make it self-sufficient before we have to, like, repeatedly... I did not notice, but his head actually follows the mouse. That's quite cool. I can illuminate whatever I want to by pointing at that. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, so we need the materials to build a self-sufficient base if we can where we're going. So we need lots of basically compound and resin so that we can set up the initial components and stuff. And, well, there's the thing about, like, when you build a base, you can either build it off of the shuttle itself, and then whenever you land the shuttle, it'll reconnect and it will be the hub station and you get oxygen from that and so on. but it limits you a bit in that you have to land that shuttle there, I think. Maybe you can land other shuttles, I don't know how it works. But I don't want to, I would rather have a bit more control over where my base is, so I'm going to actually take a habitat with me, so we'll make one of those. And that means that once we land, we can wander about a bit, pick exactly where our habitat goes, and then build our base off of that. But it does mean we will have a lot less we can take with us, because we could put, like, a storage on, and then we could take loads of items, but instead I'm putting this on, and that takes up all the space. Also looks really silly. That doesn't seem safe. It's not balanced. There's many things wrong with this, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, one good thing about it is it has two little storage spots on the side, so we can just stick some stuff on the side of that to take with us. We can just get as much space as we can. We can do that. We can also stick some more compound on the fuel things. And just, like, cram as many items as we can onto this thing. Like, we're strapping all the suitcases to the roof and all that sort of thing, just to get as much as we possibly can taken with us. I mean, we could go now. Definitely an option. Even though we've just built this rover and we've been on, like, one mission with it, I do want to do more missions, but I also want to go to space. Roving or space. Roving or space, I'm not sure. And also I'm recording these in a batch, so I don't get a chance to ask the viewers about it. I must make my decision. But I guess I'll get the thing loaded up ready anyway. But I guess I have with that. Well, the next thing is to work out what I put in my backpack, because I can just take, like, a backpack full of resin and compound and so on. I don't think we'll need any metals if we go. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to gather those. It's just that these are the compound and the resin are the things you need to actually get a couple of modules in place so you can build, like, a smelter and an assembler and things like that. And then you're good as long as you can gather a couple of ores and stuff. Basically, we're going to go to the moon first. That's the place to go. And the moon has loads of copper and aluminium and nothing else. And actually, it's got lithium and titanium as well, I believe, in greater quantities than here has. In fact, have we got any of this stuff not from, like, I don't think we've got any of this stuff from the ground. It's all been from either, like, ships that we found that have crashed or from opening up research stuff. We'll go on one more rover mission. That's my thinking. We'll just go gather, I guess, more science stuff or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to take this battery off, as per the advice of many people, because we don't really need it. There's plenty of battery power already. Guess I'll stick that there. That's a dumb place. I'm going to... Oh, I can't put it on the side of the pod. I was hoping I could... We'll leave it there. It should be fine. It means that the outputs get messed up if we try and smelt stuff. If I put a storage on there, that'll fix it. Just stick that over there, and I hear a storm. Go, go, go. Put that on there. Actually, I'm going to grab a storage. I'm going to stick it on the rover. Actually, I need another one, so I am just going to grab this storage I literally just put here and put that on the rover as well. And my thinking is that if I get on the rover, I'll be safe from the storm, and I won't have to take refuge in the pod the whole time. We can just go on our way. Where is the storm? It is over there. It is approaching. Looks like it's sort of going that way, so if we just drive off this way, we'll perhaps avoid it altogether, which would be nice. So off we go. Off to find anything, really. Oh, steady, steady. Getting stuck on things immediately. Definitely a priority to get some research, because I would like to be able to do some more... like, discover some more technologies before we leave. Because there's too many things we don't have yet. I mean, actually, there's only like 2 or 3, I think. I forget exactly what I've unlocked at this point. Is that some resin? I think it is. I mean, we have loads. Yeah, the more the merrier. Let's hop out. Looks like we have managed to dodge the storm. In fact, the storm may not have hit the base at all, looking at it now. But whatever. We'll just... steady, we'll grab it. It's hard to not mine the ground by accident. There we go. 1... 2... and can we get a third? No. Okay. It's something. We'll put that there, and on we go. We could turn that into like a proper truck thing, but that would take aluminium, which is the thing we don't have any of at any time. Takes effort to acquire. This is perfectly fine. It's nice to have this like mini trailer on the back. It's quite fun. Gotta be careful where I'm driving so I don't just like crash and flip the thing. More resin over here. Where was it that we found the... oh, it was over there, wasn't it? Yes, there's a million science items and we didn't gather any of them, did we? That's what we should do, because they might have all sorts of new stuff we haven't looked at before. Can we get a third this time? Yes, we can. Probably not a fourth, though. Or... Ooh, close. Right. We'll... plonk, and plonk, and plonk, and hop back in the rover, and on we go. To over there. And to get home, we just have to follow the mountain round, and we'll not possibly get lost. There's the rocket we found before. Pretty sure we gathered everything we could. Oh no, there's the chair! We were gonna go get it! We planned to, like, 1,000,000 years ago. We're like, there's a seat there that I can't get, but I'm gonna get a bigger truck. I'm gonna come back and recover the seat. Today is the day! Off we go. I'm not gonna try and scale this, because I'll die. We're not too lazy to walk, like, 5 meters. Is the chair still here, or is it glitched through the floor, like many things do? Oh wait, no, we dropped it down. It's supposed to be somewhere down here. Here it is! The chair is still here, the seat. We found it. Glorious. We have saved on 2 compound. Mission success. We'll just plonk it on there. And continue on our way. We've now got a passenger seat. Should we ever need it. More resin. Probably fine. I don't think we want to be out here for too long. In fact, we are sort of getting a bit over time here. I should probably cut the episode right about now. Let's just grab the remainder of the resin here. It's actually much better to have these than the sort of the renewable deposits. I guess the renewable deposits are for emergencies. Like if you can't find anything anywhere, then you can always slowly gather the necessary materials from one of the nodes for them. Is that everything? Whoop, I'm falling in the hole. Don't want to do that. Just want to check around the edges. Oh, there's a cave beneath it. Gotta watch out for that. That's everything. No power. Oh, I think we were still using the power of the rover anyway. It just was warning us we'd used up all our own power. Right, let's put these on here. That should be absolutely plenty. Too much, really. And we'll just get ourselves away from this hole before we fall in. And also that hole there from some compound we've previously gathered. Let's just get somewhere nice and flat where we won't roll off in between episodes. Everything is good. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Next episode, we'll continue over to there. Grab the various science things and try and gather as many as we possibly can. And I guess there's some hydrazine over there we can gather as well. We'll just get whatever we can, load up the rover, bring it back, and then we shall see about going to the moon. So with that, I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.